Daniel Langston, Train City, and Noah on today's show. It's the pilot episode of Air Flagcoco.
It's been a minute since I've held you down. This song right here goes out to my town. Flagstaff, Arizona, I'm proud. Put your hands up in the air if you're feeling me now. It's been a minute since I've held you down. This song right here goes out to my town. Flagstaff, Arizona, I'm proud. Put your hands up in the air if you're feeling me now.
Do you remember Danny Neal breaking up the fights I used to live?
Yes, I remember Danny Neal. I just sent him $10 for raffle tickets the other day. Hi, this is Russell from Flagcoco, doing what I always do, celebrating the best high school rivalry in Arizona. Originally, I had a wall of text written about 10 minutes of the driest stuff even I wouldn't want to listen to. All the legalities and technicalities I had, they were all here, and I chucked it all. Because honestly, if I couldn't bear listening to it while I was editing it, there's no way you'd want to sit through it all. So all the nuts and bolts stuff I was going to include on here, I'll just write on flagcoco.com. And I assume if you found this, you already know who I am and what Flagcoco is all about. Interviews today. I got Daniel Langston from the Coconino class of 2015. I've got my mascot Noah joining us. I got Train City for our musical interlude. But I wanted to say this before we get to the good stuff. Hoop season started. Wednesday night I went to watch the Lady Panthers take on Paradise Valley. The Panthers beat both the Trojans and the really bad officials 60-57. Marissa Copley led the way with 24 points. And I wanted to say this about her play. I thought she's the best player in town since she was a sophomore. She's athletic and you can tell she's worked hard on her game. She has nice touch on her pull-up jumper from 10 feet out, and now that she's a senior, you can tell she's taken the role of leadership seriously. The thing that's caught my eye, though, when I watched the scrimmage at Goldwater last week and in the game on Wednesday, is that she's playing with aggression, a sense of urgency. She's not screwing around. In the scrimmage, she was knocked down, and I think she had her knee tweaked. But when she got up, she shook it off, and she went to the boards hard, with vengeance and attitude. At Paradise Valley, the refs were calling the Panthers on some really ticky-tack fouls, and I think she got a T late in the game because she looked at the refs the wrong way after yet another bad call. She kept attacking the basket, kept driving hard, kept playing that all-over-the-place defense I've seen her play before, and it became contagious. She had a big steal and drive with about a minute left put the Panthers up by 4. But after that, others were getting into the act. Jada Golding got a big steal. And then Caitlin Palmer had a steal with about 18 seconds left to seal the deal. And through it all, there's Copley with hard high fives. Her fire got the Panthers through a tough game, and you're going to have a few of those in the season. The Lady Panthers have a lot going for them this year. They have, I think, the best point guard in the section in J.J. Nakai. The girls are excited to play for Martin Reyes. There's a few girls who can sink a three and bang the boards when needed. But if they're going to challenge Flag High for the sectional title, they're going to need to gut out a few tough games like this. And Copley certainly looks willing to take the team on her shoulders and pull them through. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Less of me and more of all of you is a good thing. Here's my weekend conversation with Daniel Langston.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's great to hear from you, Daniel.
Good to hear from you, too.
Yeah, I think the last time I saw you was when I was in town for the Hall of Fame banquet.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, you were sitting with Kaylin Picard, and who else was there with you?
It was me, Callan Picard, and Jesse Weedman. We were there supporting Bulldog.
Yeah, I was sort of surprised when I found out that the football team now has a Bulldog Award.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, who won it? It wasn't Jake Merrill, was it? Maybe it was. I saw it on Facebook. But you just came back to the school?
Yeah, I just got back about 6:30.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. Good to be back. I got a little break from school and baseball and all that stuff, so it was good just seeing friends and family.
Was your brother Michael able to make it?
Yeah. Now that he's done with college and stuff, he's actually in Flagstaff full time, so spent a lot of time with him, and actually me, him, and my dad and my cousins and my uncle, we were out hunting Friday and Saturday, and they're still out there right now, but I had to come home, so they're out there doing what they do. But it was good to see everybody.
So is Michael working these days?
Yeah, he's a security guard at Forest Highlands.
Okay. 'Cause last I heard of him, you and him were volunteering coaching baseball over the summer.
Yeah, we coached the Coconino Peaks B team, which was the freshmen and sophomores and incoming, and there was a couple. There wasn't. Never mind. I don't think there was any incoming 8th graders, but there was incoming freshmen, incoming sophomores, and a few incoming juniors that we coached. So it was fun.
How did you end up doing this year?
We the best part was that the kids enjoyed it and all that stuff, and we feel like they got better. Towards the end of the summer, they were playing pretty good ball, but we kind of got off to a rough start at the beginning, but that happens when you get a new group of guys, and they worked really hard for me and Michael, and we enjoyed it, and so I hope they did too, because we feel like they got a lot better as the summer progressed, and hopefully they can carry that into their high school season.
Terrific. I'm talking with Daniel Langston, and you're at Trinidad State, is that right?
Yes, sir. Trinidad State Junior College.
Is that near Durango, or is that?
It's about it is, if I'm not mistaken, an hour south of Pueblo. It's right as you come through New Mexico. You pass through the Raton Pass, and it's honestly like 10 minutes into Colorado, the southeast part of the state.
So you don't have to go through Albuquerque and then go north to get up there, do you? Or do you just sort of cut across the res?
No, you go up through Albuquerque and Las Vegas and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I've been through there once in my life, and it was 25 years ago, if I'm lucky. You playing baseball up there?
Yes, sir, I am.
I want to say you play infield. Was it second base or shortstop you were playing as a senior?
I played shortstop as a senior.
Okay, is that the position they're going to have you at, or you just got to wait till springtime?
I started out at, me and a kid were kind of splitting time at shortstop. He's from San Diego, and, they moved me over to second because, the kid's good. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm a better shortstop than him because I'd be lying, but they moved me to second, and then, at the end of fall ball, we had our end of fall meetings, and my coach knew that I had played outfield quite a bit in my life, and our center fielder throughout the fall was their second baseman last year, and coach felt more comfortable with him at second than he did with him in the outfield because he feels he's a better infielder than an outfielder. And so now I'm taking reps in center field, and I love it. I'm not going to complain. So I've been moving around a little bit, and hopefully I can just find a spot on the field that I can play.
Good. Speaking of family, one of the things I mentioned I wanted to talk to you about was your grandfather, John Ply.
Yeah.
Because most of what I know about him is either as a coach or as a teacher. And when he was teaching, he taught about the same time as my grandmother, Wanda Penland, did. So I was hoping I could talk to you a little bit about what kind of a person he was.
Okay.
If there's any sort of story you might want to share. I mean, I've talked to your mom and your grandma a couple times about him, but I know there's a different dynamic with being a grandson as opposed to being a daughter or a wife.
Yeah. You know, I've never come across anybody who wasn't completely grateful for something he did for them in their life, or, you know, just talking about how great of a person he was. And, you know, I never had any doubts that he wasn't loved by everybody because of how he acted and he treated people. And, you know, to be honest, he was Superman to me. You know, when he died, it was really hard on me and my family because of the way he died. You know, when you see this 6'3", 230-pound man shrink to, you know, 150 pounds maybe, and, you know, hunched over at 5'8", and, you know, I was having to walk with him to the bathroom and, you know, tuck him into bed and stuff. And, you know, it takes a toll because he was always such a strong guy. And just seeing him like that really, it just hurt because, like I said, he was Superman to me and my whole family and so many people. I mean, my dad looks up to him, and I mean, we still talk about him like he's with us every day. And, you know, he was kind of the anchor of our whole family. And he touched so many people, and, you know, he was just cherished by so many people. And whether it was for, you know, his service in the military, or his coaching days, or, you know, even just like going out to golf in Williams with his buddies and stuff, there was always a story to tell that he never ceased to amaze me. Like, listening to all his stories, now that he's gone, it makes me wish that I would have, you know, maybe like recorded his stories or something, because, I mean, it was something else. I mean, when he would get together with his brothers and sisters, we would just sit there at like family gatherings and listen to him tell stories for five hours at a time. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating. He was something else. So, I mean, everybody that loved and cherished him, they had every right to do so, because he's honestly in my opinion, he's the how do I say this? He is the model of what the Greatest Generation was all about. You know, he loved his family, loved his country, and, you know, he enjoyed life, and I don't think that he wasted his. So, I don't know. I mean, I love him, miss him, and I'm forever grateful for, you know, being around him for 15 years.
What would you consider your fondest memory of him? I mean, I know you talked a little bit about the end of his life, and you talked about how he told stories and would ramble on for literally hours. But is there one picture in your mind of you and him, something you and him would do special, some place around town that he'd take you to, or?
You know, honestly, I can pretty much just remember all the times I was with him. I mean, not really. There wasn't really anything that we did that was, you know, like our thing. I mean, he would take me and my brother golfing along with our grandma, and, you know, it was just a lot of fun. But if I can remember, like, probably one of the one of the funnest and like most entertaining things was I was, how old was I? I'd say I was probably 13,
Mm-hmm.
and me and my mom, dad, brother, and Grandpa John and Grandma Barb, we went to Phoenix because me and my dad and my brother and my grandma, we had tickets to the PGA tournament, the Waste Management down there at I can't remember, TPC Scottsdale or something.
Yeah, they used to call it the Phoenix Open, but now it's the Waste Management. Yeah.
Yeah, and I woke up that day and I just wasn't really feeling. I was kind of feeling out of it, so I decided not to go. I decided to hang out with my grandma and my grandpa and my mom. So while my dad and my grandma and my brother were at the golf tournament, me and my grandpa and my mom, we just kind of were, bopping around from store to store and stuff. And the funniest thing was we went to Bass Pro Shops, and he walks in, and the guy at the front says, you want a cart, or you want one of those motorized scooters? And my grandpa, being all prideful, was like, no, I don't need one. He was walking with his cane, and he was so strong and strong-minded that he was like, oh, I don't need it. And me and my mom actually convinced him. I was like, Granddad, it'd be kind of fun for just kind of zip around on. And so he was like, all right. So he gets on it, and we just went cruising around, and he by the end of the time that we were at Bass Pro Shops, he was racing these like 75-year-old guys up and down the aisles on this cart. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. He'd pull up next to him and be like, hey, you want to race? And I kid you not, just like they were just racing all around the store, and me and my mom were dying laughing. And then so we left there, and then we went and we ate at a restaurant. I can't remember what it was, but my mom was like, oh, you guys got to try calamari. It's the best thing. And she didn't tell us what it was. Mm-hmm. So, we were like, all right, whatever. And so we're sitting there eating it, and we don't even know what it is because, it just kind of tastes like chicken, whatever. And I went to pick up a piece, and the breading fell off. And my grandpa instantly saw the suction cups from the tentacle. Mm-hmm. And he looks at my mom and goes, "Are you trying to kill us?" And it was funny because then me being 13 years old, I was like, "Oh, well, I wonder if it'll stick to my glass." So I pick up the tentacle and I keep trying to stick it to the glass, and he was just dying laughing, and my mom was laughing too. And to this day, me and my mom always are talking about when Granddad was, treating Bass Pro Shops like it was a NASCAR arena, and it was a good time. So I'd have to say, like, that was probably one of my more recent memories that really sticks out, and it was a good time. Always a good time with him.
That's terrific. Are you going to be back in town for Christmas?
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny because I just got back from Thanksgiving, and I'm turning around in about literally 18 days and coming back for a month. So I don't even know why I came back, but yeah, I'll be back in about 2 weeks. So looking forward to it.
Is it? I mean, if you're going from Flagstaff to Albuquerque and then up, I'm guessing it's about 9 or 10 hours.
It's about 8 hours with my parents driving, but if I got behind the wheel, it'd probably be about 7. But I've been taking the train back and forth, and the train ride's 12 hours on the dot, so pretty brutal, but, I can just sleep on the train. That's not too bad.
I've been asking you questions. Is there anything that you have for me?
Okay, I guess I do have one question.
Okay.
I saw that the only thing I saw was that Cristo won the the award from the Bill Epperson Award. Who was it that won my grandpa's award?
C.J. Tompkins.
Oh, okay. I know C.J. a little bit. I'm not all buddy with him, but I know who he is, and that's cool. I don't really know many of the guys on that team, but can't really think of anyone better. So that's good. I didn't even know. So I was wondering about that for a while.
Yeah, he had a huge game. He had 2 catches for, I think, 118 yards, both of them for touchdowns, a couple key sacks, and he was all over the field. He deserved that.
No doubt.
Yeah, there's a lady I go to for engraving in Flagstaff. It's I can't remember the name of the place, but it's off of 7th Street. And last 2 years, I've brought in the awards, including the one for your dad. And every time she comes, she says like it's the first time she's seen his name in 30 years. Oh, I remember John Ply. He was my teacher. John Ply is just one of those names where I just throw out, and everybody over the age of my age or older has a very definite opinion of him. And often it's always a good opinion as far as being a very strong role model and a very forceful teacher. And unfortunately, I don't get to talk to a whole lot of former athletes. I mean, Bulldog Turner is the only one I've been able to talk to at length about Coach Ply and Gilbert Corona and some of those older guys.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean,
thank you very much for doing this. What about Bulldog?
Bulldog's he's another guy like that. I love him to death. He's like another grandpa. So I
think he's like everybody's grandpa.
Oh yeah, he's a good guy. So
there are a couple folks that came up, not just me, but there was a couple folks that came up all the way from Phoenix just to go to the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Yeah.
Which I was floored to see. I mean, I'm glad that there was from what I understand, it was a better than average turnout for the Hall of Fame banquet. But this isn't the first. I mean, you went there when your grandpa was inducted, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been there. I want to say 3. Yeah, I've been there 3 times, I think. But I can't remember. I know I went there for my grandpa's, and then maybe it was the next year. It was James Dugan and Clyde Joe and all those guys, but can't really remember. I'm a little fuzzy on it. And then I went to Bulldogs, but that was probably one of the biggest turnouts that I've seen. So it was impressive to see.
Yeah. Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to? I mean, I know you were just in town, so you probably saw most of your buddies, but is there somebody you didn't get to see or somebody you haven't seen since graduation that you want to give a shout out to?
Well, to be honest, I haven't really. When I was back, I didn't really see anybody that was still in high school too much. I saw more buddies that I graduated with and stuff. But I want to give a shout out for sure to all my guys that are in the baseball program over there at Coconino that that I've played with and stuff. Like Wes Gardner, Todd Furr, Cristo, Jake Plakish, Jake Reed, Matt Westling, all those guys. Braden Wong. Just I hope that they can keep things rolling from the past couple years, that we've had some success, and also can't forget like the guys from Flag High that I know, Nick Christopher, Ben Anderson, all those guys, Braden Finley. So, we're going to be well represented for sports this year. I wish them all the best and hope that they have success and that they work hard and enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll have Daniel on again come baseball season. Stephen Correa was gracious enough to give me permission to use his Flagstaff anthem as the show's theme music. Here's another offering from him in Train City. This one's called Unity.
Ooh, yeah.
are bigger than you and me, or petty beefs in society. I know just what we need. We need to spread more love and unity. Spread love and unity. Spread love and unity. I know just what we need. We need to spread more love and unity.
Pick a brother up, why put him down? Share the word, we all need a little ground. Let's come together, spread the love around. Let's join hands and enjoy one smile. Today's the day that we come as one. Together we can make it, just believe we won. Tomorrow's the future, can you see the plan? Let's all unite, now that's the bigger plan. I'm the bigger man, so I don't see the hate. I have bigger dreams, so let's cut the cake. It's time to celebrate, I call it unity. You and me together, no more abusing dreams, no more killing things. It's time we speak the truth, it's time we stop the hate, it's time we reach the youth. Can you understand? It's time for a change. We need to pull together, there's so much to gain.
The lives we live are bigger than you and me, or petty beefs in society. I know just what we need. We need to spread more love and unity. Spread love and unity. Spread love and unity. I know just what we need. We need to spread more love and unity.
It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be alright. I'm trying to be that change that I need in my life. We need to work out our problems, stop resorting to violence. A son has been taken, another mother is crying. At night I can't sleep, all I hear is the sirens. I'm praying for you, there's too many of us dying. Gotta take mistakes, we gotta learn from them. I'm tired of cops killing innocent from here to Ferguson. Less murdering, more love and peace. I ain't a hippie, but that's exactly what we need. No more being mad, it's time to smile now. And put the guns down from Iraq to Chi-Town.
The lives we live are bigger than you and me, or petty beefs in society. I know just what we need. We need to spread more love and unity. Spread love and unity. Spread love and unity. I know just what we need. We need to spread more love and unity.
Okay. 2 weeks is our premiere episode. We'll be hitting the ground running. Basketball season started, all our teams are winning. And after watching the elite squad over the summer, I've been excited to watch the girls play as Panthers and Eagles again. Wrestling and soccer are also going. And between the mother site, Facebook, Twitter, and Air Flagcoco, I'll have a little bit of everything. Alright. If I can't get Noah to talk to folks in the stands, I'll get him to talk here. Here's my grandson.
So how you been lately, buddy?
Good.
Good. How's school going?
Good.
Good. You like your teacher? You like Miss Kennedy?
Yes.
Yes. Good. You're looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything particular you want Grandma and I to buy for you?
It's a lot of BB guns.
Say that again, a BB gun?
Yeah, BB guns. BB
Yeah,
guns and Spy Patrol.
Don't you have enough?
Spy Patrol and Spy Gear and Lego sets.
Well, spy gear we can probably do. I don't know about the rest of that. Did you enjoy your Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like seeing the whole family at your Grandma Betty's?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had fun there too. I know I was sort of quiet before dinner, but we had fun afterwards playing in the backyard, didn't we?
What?
We had fun in the backyard, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the last week of you playing soccer, right?
Yeah, but you could sign up for one more.
For one more week or one more semester?
No, for 8 more days. You can sign up for 8 more days.
For 8 more days. Okay. But you like it, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to sign you up
Do
again.
that, after the bell, you can only do the same time. You can't switch after the bell for 8 days.
Okay. Because I don't want to sign you up again if you don't like it, so you better like it. You like it, right?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I don't want to sign up again.
Well, what do you want to sign up for?
You can only sign up for one. I can't sign up for anything else than soccer.
So you're just going to do soccer?
Yeah, but
Or you
that's the only thing in first grade that I can do.
Okay.
I can't switch to Lego Car. I really want to do Lego Car, Lego Car. Lego Car, Lego Car, Lego Car.
Okay, back to me. Me. You looking forward to the cold in Flagstaff?
Oh, yeah?
Looking forward to playing in the snow?
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably start asking some of the people I know, see if they got a sled or an inner tube or something for us to play with while we're up there. Well, that's all I have for that. What's your favorite thing you like to do up in Flagstaff?
Go to Rainbow Trout.
Say that again?
Go to Rainbow Trout Farms and Fish. You know that thing?
Yeah.
That place is my favorite.
I figure you would have said maybe the museum in northern Arizona. Remember where they had the dinosaur bones?
Yeah?
I figure you would have said that, or you might have said, where have we gone? We've gone to Sunset Crater. You like Sunset Crater, right?
Yeah.
You like...
I like all those 3 things. I like all those 3 things. The museum, Sunset Crater, and Rainbow Trout.
I took you up Mars Hill. Remember we went up Mars Hill and we looked down over the west side of town?
Yeah?
Here, I've taken you to... I know you like going to the city park and playing with the kids there.
Oh, City Park, yeah. I could go to that place.
And I think I've taken you to both high schools at least once.
There's a
take...
fishing 2 times, no, 2 times, and the City Park 2 times.
And I took you to... where have I taken you to? I've taken you to the Langston's house. Remember you played catch with Daniel there, and we had fun over there?
Yeah.
Trying to think of everywhere else. I took you to the very first place I took you to was Buffalo Park. Remember that big park we walked around in?
Yeah, where the volcano is.
Well, you can see the peaks from there, but remember we were talking about all those great big rocks just sort of spread out everywhere?
Yeah, those are... I know what those are.
What are those?
They're volcano rocks. They're from the volcano.
That's what I think they are, because they're just sitting there doing nothing. There's no reason for them to be there. The only thing I can think of is that when the peaks blew up a lot of years ago, it sent all the rock that was inside the volcano. It sent it up in the air, and it had to land somewhere. And Buffalo Park is about 5 miles away from the top of the peaks. So think about it, how about the force to throw just one of those big rocks, which is probably about 1,000 pounds. And it probably threw millions of rocks like that.
Probably pick one up.
Say what?
Dom could probably pick one up.
Oh, you think so, huh? You'd probably need a crane to pick those up.
Oh, super big.
Well, I can assure you that next time we go to Flagstaff in a couple weeks, when there's snow on the ground, the volcanoes will not erupt, okay?
Yeah, of course it's not going to erupt because it's snowing.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's snowing or if it's going to erupt, it's going to erupt, right? It doesn't matter what's in the ground. In the ground don't care if there's snow on top, does it? Well, I don't know. Volcanoes erupt all the time in Hawaii, and there's never any snow there, right?
No.
Basketball season's coming up.
What?
Basketball season's coming up. You looking forward to watching some games with me?
What?
Basketball season has started.
Oh, yeah.
Are you looking? Yeah, the boys started last week. The girls started this week. Are you looking forward to going to some games this year? Noah?
What?
Are you looking forward to going to some games this year?
I said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear your yes. Are you going to be good in the stands this year, or am I going to have to be mean, Grandpa?
For what? Oh,
you know when you're crawling all over me in the stands because you're bored, or $10 bill, things like that. No more of that, right?
No more.
Okay.
I got it straight. No more.
No more.
Yeah, straight. No more.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you go because I got to get you something for dinner, okay?
Yeah.
Now, there's probably going to be hopefully a couple thousand people listening to this on YouTube when I put it up in a couple days. Is there anything you want to tell the people of Flagstaff?
No, not really.
Okay. You just save it for the next time you see them, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll come on back in.
Don't hang up?
That's it.
Okay.
Let's go have Subway. Bye.
And that's going to do it for tonight. Trust me, this sounds a whole lot better than the never-ending monotony of my unprofessional voice from the original cut. I cut about 15 minutes of dialogue out, and I'm sure it's going to make a difference. Want to thank Daniel Langston for coming on board, Stephen Carrillo and Train City for the music, Noah for playing along, you all for peeking in, and to all the Eagles and Panthers out there, past and present, thank you for giving our hometown a rivalry worth celebrating. It's the best in Arizona for a reason. Drive safe, and if you see Noah and me in the bleachers, please come on over and say hi.
It's been a minute since I've held you down. This song right here goes out to my town. Flagstaff, Arizona, I'm proud. Put your hands up in the air if you're feeling me now. It's been a minute since I've held you down. This song right here goes out to my town. Flagstaff, Arizona, I'm proud. Put your hands up in the air if you're feeling me now.
In 1882, the first man settled. 100 years later, I was born as a rebel. Grew up in the ghetto on the east of the meadow where the train tracks.